Ah! These are Nutty bars. Today I'm gonna be doing my attempt at recreating the Nutty bar in a enjoyable, spicy way, basically. So I'm going to make a Chipotle Espresso, Carolina Reaper infused Nutty bar from scratch. First, I need to open these things up and then see, I need to see how many layers we got going on here. And then we gotta make some espresso. There's 4 layers. So good. All right, 4 layers that I need to be recreating. All right, let's make some espresso. The beans I'm using came from Roasty Buds Coffee Company. I've never heard of them before, but they hit me up on Instagram and I'm very excited about it because they actually do. So this is an extra insane spicy Carolina Reaper pepper coffee. It's a medium roast, which should be fine for espresso. Normally you go a little bit darker. But the cool thing here is that it's whole bean. So it's not just like ground coffee with like Reaper powder or in it or something like that. Like they somehow infused the Carolina Reaper into the actual bean. I have no idea how they did it, but it's whole bean and that's the way to go. I'm using a grinder that is not the grinder that I use on a daily basis to make espresso because I have learned that once you put flavored coffee or spicy, this smells very hot. Spicy, wow, that smells hot. That smells so Carolina Reaper. Actually, it kind of smells like peppers other than Carolina Reapers. Like it smells like hatch chilies or poblanos or something like that. It's definitely going that route. 20 grams of beans do 20 grams of coffee out. All right, this is taking freaking forever to do. So I'm gonna try a trick that I think I saw on YouTube somewhere where you literally attach a drill and see if this will speed things up. Yeah, it's done. Wow, okay, a drill. That worked. Okay, this is what I got. Definitely ground too fine because it basically was choking my machine, but it smells great. All right, now we gotta make like the wafers, and how freaking lucky did I get? I'm walking around the store, and I'm like, what am I gonna use for the wafers? And I can't find anything, and I'm getting like stroop waffles and all kinds of different like other prepared wafers, and then I come across this. It is literally sheets of perfect wafer. Like how in a million years would you ever come across something so perfect? So, judging by these, I need 3 of them that are peanut buttered and then 1 that's not. So like the bottom side is not peanut buttered, the top is not peanut buttered, and there's 3 in the middle. So I need 3 peanut buttered ones and 1 non. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna peanut butter a large slab and use this to measure. Well, first I need a clean edge. And I'm just using like straight up Jif peanut butter because I want it needs to spread super well. So I need to like mark my territory here. So I need to go that far this way. Okay, so that's a square that I need to do. Okay, now all I gotta do is fill them in. I just realized I'm gonna make 2 of them, so I need to go further. I'm trying to just kind of like fill the holes. Cause I don't want it to go. I'm trying to make it as kind of realistic to the actual little chocolatey treat. Just put my own little twang on it, you know? All right, now for some heat. I've got this white chocolate. It's got caramel, hot peppers in it. I think it's got ghost pepper and Reaper in it, but let me give this a sprinkle. It's got ginger and cinnamon. You can smell all the hot peppers. All right, now I need to build 2 sandwiches. Here. All right, I got that line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I need 2 that are not coated. So 1 and 2. Okay, let's build these things real quick. Boom. And boom, just give a little tap down. Looking good, I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty happy. All right, so now we have 2 uncoated ones. And for size, it's exactly the same size as these Nutty bars. All right, we're doing good. We're off to the races. I'm happy. All right, now we gotta do the chocolate. Okay, last time I did this with the Choco Taco, I just microwaved the chocolate instead of using a double boiler, and it actually worked just fine. So I've got this like super shallow bowl because I want to be able to like coat it. And unfortunately, I'm gonna use way too much chocolate. The next time I do a chocolate like treat like this, I need to get a hotter bar of chocolate. This is just a Chipotle chocolate. It's gonna do the job, but I wish I could use something from like Willie Pete's, like a Moab bar, or one of his like full chocolate bars that have like a really good amount of heat. Next time I'm gonna do that. While that's microwaving, I wanna try just a little piece of this, like a wafer. Oh, that's good. Ooh, it's got some good heat too. I'm not making that up, it's got good heat. Ooh, that's gonna be kind of warm. So one of these Nutty bar sides, I'm going to crust these Carolina Reaper peanuts from Blazing Foods, which are no joke, and so should add to the presentation and a bit of heat. So this is a spice grinder that we don't use for anything because this is gonna taste like Carolina Reapers. Chocolate is done. All right, let's see if this chocolate has melted enough. It has not, but we're close. Plate for the one that I'm gonna crust in the peanuts. Lay it out kind of the size of the bar. Perfect. Perfect! Ah! Fast forward back to my warehouse where I will finish this.
I think I feel better now.
Yeah.
Alex is filming now. I am bad at work. I have new chocolate now. I brought the shot of espresso with me. It's old now, but it should taste the same. And I have my Nutty buddies. I have theirs and I have mine. So all we have to do is do chocolate, and we're gonna do a crust on one of them. Let's see if I can make it through this without dropping it on the ground again. Onwards. So last time I microwaved this here in that microwave and it worked out great. Let's continue. They look good, don't they?
They look really good.
You know, it kind of looks like, look at, they're like the exact same size as a Nutty bar, you know? They're looking good. I just got to make them my own. Oh, and again, this is like a Carolina Reaper peanut crust that's going to go on. Only one of them because I want to do like a side by side. Oh, and we're going to do espresso. This is a Carolina Reaper espresso that's going to go in the chocolate. Should be good.
Spice it up.
Yeah.
Good radiation staring at the microwave.
They have. Oh, this is just as hot as the last time. This is the problem that I just ran into. Okay. Let's see if I can. Ow! I need a thing. Maybe that's what I did last time. That was the problem I ran into in my house. I'm not like you'd think that I'm not that big of an idiot, but I was. See, it's melting perfectly. So I just gotta get it going around, and the residual heat is melting it just fine. And that's what I should have done in my house, but I didn't. And here we are, take two. All right, see, it's melted perfectly. It's beautiful. Alex, here, smell it behind the camera.
Oh my God.
It smells hot, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna, it's all going in.
It's all going in.
Yeah. See, I'm hoping, see, the only problem would be is if it like really liquefied it, which I'm hoping is not gonna be the case. I want this espresso chocolate. See, I think it's working perfectly because it's cooling it down just enough.
That's so strong.
I know. It's actually like, it's like solidifying it too much, almost. I think it cooled it down too much. So I think it needs to go back in the microwave, I'm not gonna lie. I think it needs to get liquefied more. When I made the Choco Taco, I think it went too smooth, and so I think I'm overdue for some issues. And because issues are definitely happening today. I was so angry at my house earlier, I almost just burned it down because I was so angry. It's bubbling. That's not good. I'm like burning the chocolate.
Uh-oh. You got more chocolate?
Thankfully I do. What did the espresso do to it, man? All right, plan B. Take 3. So this is what I'm gonna do, okay? I have a plan. I don't wanna give up on the chocolate and the espresso because I tasted it and it actually tastes good, it just looks awful. So, I have more chocolate, because luckily this time I didn't melt both bars. So I'm not going to the store for more chocolate. I'm not doing 3. Okay, that's gonna go here. Now what I'm gonna do is, so this is gonna be like the regular one, and this is gonna be the one that I'm gonna crust. And so I'm going to do another thin layer of chocolate on the top here. And then I'm gonna coat this just like normal. Think of it like a weird Snickers bar. All right, we're gonna set that aside and pretend that just never happened. I'm gonna try to erase that from my brain. We have learned that 1:30 is the magical number for melting chocolate in a microwave. I really need to be using a double boiler. Double boiler is gonna happen from now on, I'll tell you that right now. This is my last chance. I'm not messing it up this time. I refuse to mess this up. Sometimes you just gotta pivot. It's, it is what it is. It's its own thing, and it's gonna be okay. It's gonna taste delicious regardless of what happens. Watch me drop the bowl. I'm not doing this. Everything I'm doing is extremely calculated and careful now. Okay. See, this is beautiful looking chocolate. This is just gonna coat perfectly. I'll go a little bit of the extra mile on this one because everything needs salt. And so I'll do a little dusting of large pieces of this Carolina Reaper salt. That'll just gonna make it tasty, just a little bit. Okay, boom, boom, rolled. This is freaking hot, temperature-wise. I'm only burning my hands a little bit. It's so hot. Get that over there. Wow, that is hot. Those Reaper peanuts are very hot. I forgot that they were on my fingers, and now it's in my mouth. Whew. Okay. All right, I'm gonna refrigerate them and then I'll see you on my set and we can try. Just so you guys know how this all went down, Justin has absolutely no idea what's going on. He was in the room while I was setting up the thumbnail, and I was like, hey, you wanna do, because he's about to film a video with me. I was like, would you like to do bonus video? Let's get this out of the set. I was like, would you like to do bonus video? He's like, sure, I'll do 2. So, he's here early. So I made spicy Nutty Buddies today.
Okay.
All right, this is the control. So, okay, here, grab one. This is just, take it. This is a standard Nutty Buddy.
Loose.
Loose?
A hand Nutty Buddy.
Just a hand Nutty Buddy. What'd you call it? Hand fruit?
Hand fruit.
Hand fruit? This is a hand Nutty Buddy.
Hand Nutty Buddy.
All right, here, cheers. Tastes like a Nutty Buddy.
Reminds me of kindergarten. Reminds me of kindergarten.
So good. Okay, now, let me break down to you what I've done. I made my own Nutty Buddies. Okay, so I found, actually the wafers, believe it or not, I found like sheets of wafer. It was the craziest thing ever. And then I made a spicy peanut butter, put them all together. There's a spicy chocolate, and then topped with the Carolina Reaper salt, okay? This is the one that did not work out, okay? There's supposed to be, inside of this one, which is less pretty, there's the same spicy chocolate, but I made a shot of Carolina Reaper espresso, then I mixed into the chocolate, and then it like solidified the chocolate. It was like an epic fail, basically. So I took that, and I kind of like gave another smear on top, This is like the bottom one. This is the really spicy one. And then it's topped with Carolina Reaper peanuts, like a dusting of it from Blazing Foods, like real deal hot. Okay?
Great.
So we got 2 levels here, basically. So here, I'll put that aside. Did you eat the whole Nutty Buddy?
Yeah, I wasn't leaving that.
I've already had a whole pack of Nutty Buddies today, so I wasn't about to go there. All right, so we are going to start with this one. Okay.
Just cut me a little piece off of that.
I'm just going to cut it in half, and we can each have our own half, and you can do whatever the heck you want.
Not much, because we're double filming.
With your half. So I want the camera to see what the insides of them look like. So where's my film? Did you go here? Yeah. Okay. So that is what the inside looks like. It looks pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
It's very
Look at that.
non-descriptive.
It looks legit. Okay.
It does look legit.
This should be just tasty.
Okay.
If it's hot, then we're in a load of trouble for the second one. Okay. So grab your half. This should not be hot. This should just be tasty. The peanut butter is way better in this.
Yeah.
And there's actually some heat.
A little bit of heat.
There's a white chocolate vanilla Reaper like powder that's in the peanut butter. That's where all the heat is coming from.
Okay, so it's what word am I looking for? Like negligible.
Yeah, you can deal
Like,
with it.
it's just enough.
You can
just
deal
enough
you,
heat.
You can
It's
deal
good,
with
though.
it. Dark chocolate. That's a completely different experience than this. But man, there's actually a little bit of heat going on there.
How about?
Okay, now the second one, I'll cut in half.
Fantastic.
I will say that most of the heat is going to come from the peanuts that are on top. Okay.
I'm biting right off that little corner.
So just be aware of that because these peanuts are no joke. Okay, so there's my little. Where's the focus? So there's the cross
The
section.
salt on that first one's really good.
Dude, you got
that was
salt.
really good. That's yeah.
You gotta salt it.
That was really good.
Like that's huge. Okay, so that's what the cross section looks like. This one. So it's almost like a there's caramel on top of a Snickers bar.
Yep.
Like that's how the extra thick darkness. It's like on the top right there.
Yeah.
That's the espresso chocolate that has the shot of Reaper espresso in it.
Okay.
And I tasted the Reaper espresso just like straight.
Oh, really?
And it's actually got a good amount of heat.
Okay.
But I will say a lot of this heat's gonna come from the peanuts on top.
All right.
Okay. Cheers.
Tastes great.
That is so much better. Mm-hmm. Even better than the first one.
Oh, that's good. It tastes good. I got the espresso flavor a little bit.
I definitely have the espresso.
Yeah.
Take a bite off the back of this thing because that's a lot of those peanuts are hot.
It is a slow build. Yeah, that's warm.
I can do it.
It's your channel.
The espresso is extremely there,
Yep.
which makes me so happy. If you could see the things I had to go through this morning to get to where we're standing right here, you'd have an understanding of how my day would went.
How'd you wake up to do this?
There was an hour of cleaning my kitchen this morning because the first time I tried to do the chocolate, I dropped it and shattered the bowl in my kitchen. There was chocolate everywhere. Everywhere. So I had to come here and we had to redo the chocolate. Not once, twice.
You have an open kitchen too, so like it probably just spread
everywhere. Okay. So this is the winner in my opinion. I think this is better than the original. I think it's better than even the salted one that I made.
The salted one that salt flavor was incredible, but the espresso is really good too.
This is above snackable, but it's not
not
quite,
in a bad spot.
It's not quite challenge level.
It's not challenge level. I'm not in a bad spot, but I barely ate it.
All the heat comes from the peanuts, to be fair.
That's what I kind of babied it.
90% of the heat comes from the peanuts. The salt's really good on this one.
It's incredible.
Okay, that being said, all the difficulties I said today, all the difficulties that I had today, I still think this was somewhat of a success. My God, I cannot talk.
That's what happens after you eat hot stuff.
This was a complicated one. You guys were here for the entire journey. Thank you to Justin for joining. Okay, I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next.
Hey, this is Brian Ames. Please click the subscribe button that you see right there, and you'll subscribe to my videos. From now on, I'm going to be eating a lot of peppers. It's going to, oh man, it's going to be great. Bye.